Hello everyone, welcome back to my Mountain of Shame. Today we have 3/4 Home Extended Edition, a 2015 game by Bracket Games. Sounds like a storm's coming in. I should probably get going. This is looking creepy, to be honest. Not necessarily scary, mind, but just creepy. I'm not a big fan of storms to begin with, and it's got a very interesting art style. You know, ATI, Marketing and Distribution. Huh, what a weird name for a publisher. I wonder if they paid them to release this. I mean, I know the publishers always get paid for this, but like directly paid rather than getting a percentage. I don't know. 3/4 Home. It's got some keys. I definitely prefer keyboard, thank you. Okay, so it's basically using QWERTY. Oh, I see. Directional. WC, yeah. Tape deck. Horn, headlights, wipers, zoom. Okay, interesting. So am I going to be driving? I guess so. There's a radio. I'm guessing this is talking to me in the car. We also got stories, which we don't have unlocked yet, or I can't click into. I'm guessing I just don't have it unlocked yet. Alright, let's start a new game. Yes, please. Main game. And the wind will lift away all the epilogue, which we haven't unlocked yet, so yeah, we can't do the epilogue yet. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not in a big stress. She found a guitar pick on the side of the road. Alright, this is before or after it started raining, because I'd imagine the rain would have washed that away pretty easily. Okay, loading. Obviously after, I'm surprised it actually survived. Either that or it's as big as the screen makes it look. Nebraska. Okay. I mean... fair. Okay, so we have a car. I guess we're gonna drive home. Okay, there's corn, which is stopping us from seeing, which is an interesting choice. Okay, so drive. Hello? Mum? Kelly, where are you? From where? Where did you go? Mum, this way, why? I need some time alone. I need to clear my head, I just felt like it. I need some time alone. Christ, Kelly, you could have told someone you're heading out. That would defeat the point, wouldn't it? What do you mean by that? I know you're used to living on your own, but now you're back home. That let us know where you're gone. I mean, that's fair. See, I knew it was sensible. Where are you at? Carthy's Field, I think. Way up by the power station. We're a good 20 meters out. You okay on gas? Yeah, full tank. That's all you drove this whole time then. Not the whole time, no. Okay, Mr. Girl, your dad filled up yesterday? Yeah. Red liquor store, I suspect. Make sure you thank him. Why do you think you're driving this way anyway? How long did you read? The clouds dropped in hours ago. You guys were asleep. Even your dad? He must be up by 5. I saw outside when I left. Him in that goddamn garden. He wakes up every day like he's still got a job to do and spends it elbow deep in the arse, dirt instead. But I can't grow dancing in the heart. I heard you had a few tomatoes. I bet he could have told you that. 2 tomatoes. He's right out there now, trying to cover them up with the rain. Why? Hell if I know. I didn't see a point of protecting a plant from the rain. That's weird. You're telling me. It'd be a miracle he doesn't fall flat on his ass just trying to walk in the mud with those crutches. Take a picture if he falls. Oh, Kelly, that's evil of you. How are you going anyway? How's his leg doing? He said you'll be hurting him earlier before the storm's hit. How bad? Just a second, I'll check the trash. Okay? 5B is bad. Don't please him, Mum. What? I'm worried about him. He's had more than a couple. The pain must be really bad. I don't understand it. Really, someone's leg can hurt. There's no leg there. It's called phantom pain, actually. Oh, I know what it's called. I've been to appointments with him out in Ottawa. Omaha. Is it normal? The only really bad days. He's doing better since you came home. Happy to have you around. That's how good came of all this. Don't be like this. You know we're happy to have you here. It's good being home. They're probably lying, but you're back on your feet in no time. The real question is, like, I'm driving, right? I'm trying to read the text. Like, what if I crash into something? That's what I'm afraid of. Like, I feel like I need to be watching the road while I'm doing this. I'm not lying. Look, if you had to move back to your grandparents' house when you were 23, I would have lost my mind. I get it. 24, Mum. Crap, I keep doing that. Sorry. Blame it on getting old, both of us. Need a good excuse? We made it together, mother and daughter. I embrace my future as a spinster. Let's get bonnets. We've always wanted a bonnet. We can sew them ourselves. Oh crap, that's right. You'd learn how to sew. I know how to sew. What, since when? When did my daughter know how to sew? Ben taught me. Ben can sew? Since he was 8 or 9, yeah. Well, I'll be. My son can sew. I'm proud of that. Oh, before the old lady gets asked, how did your interview go yesterday? Okay. Just okay. I mean, it went well. Think you got the job then? For better or worse, yeah. Why is it that? Do you think you're too good for it? Since when did you have a lot of options? I'll be the only one, right? Good luck finding anyone else hiring in town. Doesn't matter a lick if you have college education either. Oh, crap. They go out of the cornfield. Mom, Denise isn't hiring. I'm gonna get a couple of days a week. As it is. Not many people in town want to spend... Hope there's more corn. The money on the dog groomer. There are a lot of dogs, though. And a lot of poor people, too. Pressuring us. Pressing issues that pets' hair do. I don't know how we're still in business, truth be told. Won't be long now. Enough for everyone right now. That's honest God truth right there. Bit harder than most, I reckon. Don't feel through. I'll do what I can. It's been your reconsidered job. Good. Notice we're heading for money. Every little bit helps. I mean, I feel like that shouldn't be my responsibility, but no, it should be, because I'm 23 and I'm moving back with my parents. That's a relief. Just keep in mind, all this is just temporary, okay? Promise? Much as I can, promise. I'm not gonna let you run this town like I did. Why not leave? Your father never leave this town. His whole family's buried 2 miles on the highway. Goes back 7 generations. I mean, it doesn't mean you can't leave. What about leave your brother and dad? Please. As bizarre as they may be, I love them to death. I couldn't stand to be away from them. Is that what you're really suggesting? No, I meant all of you. You try and give it your dad, but let me watch. What's he doing now, anyway? I know, I heard him coming a minute ago. Well, where'd he get to? Just a second, I'm going to go look for him. Mom, Dad, hello, David. Mom, why are you yelling? I'm looking for your dad. Have you seen him? He's upstairs. Are you mad at him? No, honey. I'm not mad at him. What's he doing here? You mad because he got hurt in mud on the carpet? Oh, he what? Oh, Jesus. What was he thinking? You only say when he's mad when he's taking a shower. Okay, you're right. I'm mad now, but not you. Good. I didn't get mud on the floor. If I got mud on the floor, would you be mad at me? That's Ben's. Don't do it. We're going to find out. Well, I'm going to. Who are you talking to? Is this? Do you want to talk to her? No, there's a tornado watch. I'm going to go look at the news. Are you sure? Yeah, someone needs to watch the news just in case. Where's Kelly? She should be somewhere in a basement. Is she somewhere in a basement? She's on her way home. Tell her she should drive fast. Not too fast. Getting a car wreck would be bad. Not as bad as a tornado, but still very bad. Why don't you tell her? I'm going to watch the news. Someone needs to watch the news. It's okay. She says so. Keep me updated. You catch all that? Yep. Yeah, Ben's still yelling at me, telling you to drive faster. That seems like a bad idea. Not too bad. Your dad tracked mud all the way upstairs. Christ almighty, I'll clean this up. And he did it to himself. Good. Uh-huh. So how's Ben doing? Oh, you know how it goes with storms. He talked about how it's forecast when it wasn't locked up in his room, I mean. He couldn't be the weather. He could have come a little bit earlier. I mean, I was busy. Yeah, clearing your head, what that means. I needed it. I'm not saying you didn't. So what's Ben been up to? Right, I think. It's all he does recently. Good. I don't know what we do. Yeah, I hadn't gotten so into writing. Usually I'll focus on something really intensely for a bit. But he gets frustrated. Easily, and it's so aimless. Like with the guitar. He was so into it when you lived here. But once you were gone, he stopped caring about pretty much everything. He's not playing anymore? Oof. Are they the leaves? Did that just make the leaves fall off the tree? That's spooky. No. He stopped maybe a month after you left for school. He didn't really have anything to focus on after that. He was worse when we pulled him out of school. He fixed it up the last winter. It's been a blessing. What if I just sat there and just did the call before driving home? Guess you asked. Haven't paid much attention. Better guitar pick. Yeah? I was going to give it to him. He'd still try to. So I figured he'd be into it. You're really out of touch there for a while, Kelly. Monster called would do that. I didn't realize. Wait, he's your father. What the hell are you doing out there? I told you, I was cutting my tomatoes. The storm's a bad one. Didn't want to get beat up. I've never seen anyone doing that, David. Well, Nora, just because you haven't heard it doesn't mean it's not a smart thing to do. Track mud all over the carpet too. Look at that. Ah, damn it. I'm sorry. Clean it up. Dad, you said a bad word. He's not allowed to say it. If I'm not allowed to say it, he's not allowed to say it. Ah, sorry, bud. You're right. I'll put $1 in the jar. That's $27. I get to buy a game with $50. That's what you said. That's the deal. Sometimes I wonder if you do that on purpose. I would. Like, if that was the deal, I would definitely do it on purpose. I'll tell you. Who's on the phone? It's your daughter. That's so. Where is the girl? Here, you talk to her. I'm done playing the go-between. Yeah, don't you want me to clean this up? Just take the phone. Yes, darling. Oh, shut up. Miss Kelly. Hey, Dad. Where the hell are you? Oh, by the wind farms. Shit, that's good 15 miles out of the middle of nowhere. What you doing out there? $28. Good one, Dad. That one was on purpose. God almighty, you sound like your mother when you do that. Don't say that. No, this is a bad thing. Makes you feel insulted. Don't tell her that. Sure thing, baby girl. Ew. Dad. Oh, you're too grown up for that now. Yeah, since I was 8. That suits me. What are you doing all the way out there? I went to the old barn. My parents' place? Yeah. Look, haven't been out there since the accident. Looking rough. I wouldn't see it like that. I didn't think you would. Ah, well. Hell is lag. Now, ma'am, doing better. Let's move. That's usual? That and everything gets what's going on, you know. Irritable how it gets when the wound. You should probably tread lightly. Still seeing Dr. Patterson? Oh no, there was a... What do you call it? An incident. Oh no. Yep, apparently, because according to Ben, Dr. Patterson was talking to him crazy and dumb. So Ben lashed out. He hit him? No, he sent a letter. Oh. A letter? Yeah, it's the Department of Human Services. No. Yep, wrote Dr. Patterson was over for his career and should save his, have his physician's license revoked. Oh my god. Needs to say, besides, Ben needs to find a new specialist. Did you find him one? Yeah, probably smart. Yeah, I found a new one out in Omaha. That's a 4-hour round trip. Yes, your mum hasn't had time to do it. Why can't you take him? Lost my driving leg, remember? Oh yeah. Damn leg. I was talking about it, sounds even more pissed. I take anything for it? Nah, no pain meds. A drink now and then helps. You sure it's the best way? It's the best way it helps me. There has to be something else. Rather I hopped on some prescription junkie pill? Junkie pill? Painkillers, Kelly. I know what you meant, just never mind. Try to make a point out of it. You shouldn't be drinking like that. You're right. Maybe I shouldn't. But you know what? It helps. Nothing else helps. You know what it's like to not be whole, but to like hurt like you still are? Yeah, kind of do. That's different. You know it's different. Look, it does. Look, I'm listening. I'm not going to have this conversation, okay? Not on the phone. No, you need to be driving safe. Talk about this later. Promise? Promise, baby girl. Okay. So, what are you doing at my parents' place for? Feeling nostalgic? You're scared, you know? Scared of what? You stop that. We're going to be fine. It's a funny way of working out. At least going forward. Guess we'll see. Huh? It's avoidable, huh? For the most part? Guess it is. Who knows? Maybe our luck will turn around. Maybe if I find a better job, my disability go through. Then you can start seeing a new doctor in Omaha. You can finish your degree. Hell, my garden might even pull through. What were you doing there earlier anyway? Covered in tomatoes. I need it to protect it from the storm. I don't think people do that. They do. A storm like this gets a nasty wind and hail. Takes tomatoes right off the vine and bruise them right up. That happens, next thing you know, they're right off the vine. All that trouble for just a couple of tomatoes? Yeah. They need taken care of, fragile things. These tomatoes, you don't watch them, rot or sand pretty damn quick. You may think I'm a bit of a fool, but I have my reasons. You say so. I doubt you want. It's the truth. Oh, hey, Ben. Muriel just said there's going to be a funnel cloud sighting in the country. Kelly needs to get home. Is she driving fast enough? Why do you want me to drive so fast? I feel like if I drive too much, I'm going to run into something. I'm trying to pay attention to the call, but I'm also trying to pay attention to make sure I don't run into anything. Jaska. I need to keep watching. Tell her she should drive faster. You got it, bud. Dan's getting worried. You making good time? I think so. I'm by the high school. Oh, ways to go then. Don't be reckless. We all beat the cheeks. It's all getting nasty. Oh, you're being safe. What happens to school? What about it? There's many on the second floor. Couple years back, yes. Mostly empty for here. There's nowhere near enough kids to fill the classrooms. And they did because they could. District got some sort of grant for the state. Wrestling teams won a couple of big championships, so I guess the little corner's got some attention. Guess that makes sense? Yeah, waste of money if you ask me. Spending so much on high school, barely 200 kids. Wow, that's a massive one. It's investing in our future. Not the future of this place. Most of them like runoffs as soon as they graduate. This is a really weird game. Can I just say? A very weird game. Wait, if I stop... Apparently so too does the call. So I can't just wait there. The rain also stops. Some of us come back. Last I heard, you weren't looking to stick around any longer than you have to. Reminds me, did you ever get back with your pal from high school? Eric or something, wasn't it? Wasn't planning to. Why not? You two joined the hits back then. And? Yeah, I'm scared to, honestly. Scared to? What the hell are you scared about? What makes you think he'd have something bad to think about you? Don't get why it's matters. You came back. I said I'd be... Dad? Never mind, you're right. That's what I like to hear. It's refreshing to hear those words. She said you were right, didn't she? She did, and I am. Uh-huh. Oh, come on. Give me that look. What look? That one. That one right there. David, you're imagining things. Why are you fighting? We're not. Just going to the living room to watch the news. Come on. Okay, but they're sowing funnel clouds for a few miles. Kelly, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? That glare, you do it too. You are imagining things. Oh, not you too. Everyone around you is trying to make me out to be crazy. Not crazy, just a bit drunk. Yeah, straight to the heart of things, eh? Are those tornado signs? Oh shit. I hear it too. Tornado. They're showing it on the news. Oh, you know the drill. Downstairs. I want to watch on the news. Benjamin, now. Most tornadoes only stay on the ground for a few minutes and travel less than 10 miles. This one's 12 miles away. Ben, now. Ooh, am I gonna run into a tornado? I'm gonna let you go, okay? You drive safe. Oh, what? Don't you dare let over the phone, David. Oh. Please pay attention to the road, Noah. I'm hanging up. Like hell you are. You keep her on the goddamn phone. I'll listen to getting sucked up by a tornado before I have to sit around and worry about it. There's so much debris. That phone of hers will be destroyed before you can hear it get sucked up in a tornado. Also, you have to put $2 in the jar. Oh god, it's actually getting quite scary with the tornado sounds. So you get a wreck, especially in this wind. You'll probably be able to hear again the wreck. Unless the phone got thrown from the car and crushed. Okay, enough of that. You're gonna give your mother a heart attack. Ask her if she can see anything. Christ, Nora. Here, you ask her. Talk to your mother, Kelly. Can you see anything out there? You mean a tornado? No, Kelly, it's why to see any corn. Oh, plenty of corn. Now's not the time, Kelly. But there's a lot of corn. Sorry. Tornado's west of here, but east of here. If Kelly went to Grandpa's house, she's northwest of here. She wouldn't see a tornado unless there was another one, which is very possible. That's what makes sure, Ben. If Kelly gets sucked into a tornado, or gets in a car wreck, can I have a computer? Benjamin! You wouldn't need it. As long as she's using it, no one would be. I wouldn't be fair if I shouldn't have it. If I stop, all the sound stops too. I feel like you should just stop, Kelly, and just wait until it's over, right? Okay, bud, I think that's fair. If Kelly gets stuck in a tornado, I'm sure she'll be okay if letting you have a computer. What about her room? Wait, did I not have my lights on this whole time? Okay, this is zoom in. Okay. Ben, please, it's enough. I'll tell you what, we'll leave the room on the table. You never know, we get some damage to her room tonight. We'll have a giant hole in the ceiling. If I were you, I'd wait to see on that investment. That's a good point. He'll profit sometimes. God bless him. Let me talk to him. You sure about that? Yeah. Alright, you asked for it. Ben, here, talk to your sister. I don't want to. I don't want to. You can ask about the computer. Let me have the phone. Dad says I can have your computer if you crash, get sucked in a tornado. Hell, you too, Ben. He said that I might have to enter your room, but I'm holding off to see if it's more damage than my storm to commit. Smart business. Just common sense. Anyone flawed about it would come to the same commission. I guess you're right. You guess or you know? You don't have to guess if I'm right or not. Either I am or I'm not. You're definitely right. I'm right, arguing corner. I don't think they hear us. Not me? No, Mum thinks I should be in the storage room on the east side of the house, because it's over underground. No one in the walls are halfway covered. She's also afraid the water heat could explode. That house would be killed even if we were in the other room. You guys want the safest room? Well, we're not likely to be killed, not least likely to be killed by a tornado if we're in this room. There's no guarantee either. Tornadoes and debris are unpredictable. Then I got this flawed out. Just common sense. Are you scared? Yes. I can tell. You're not even here. I don't understand what it has to do with it. Well, intuition. I must have given you some kind of clue. Intuition is just deductive reasoning. It gives people breathing. Astute. I really don't feel right. Anything I do to help? How? We just talk. What about? I'm fine. You sure? Of course I'm sure. Why would you think I'm lying? I saw it can have you to talk about. But I didn't want to talk about it. I wouldn't lie. I feel like this game is going to end with a crash. I feel like this lady is driving way too recklessly. And if this doesn't end with a crash, I'm going to be very surprised. It happens. I'm worried is all. Alright. I want to talk about it. Okay, we don't have to. My stomach hurts. What is it? Got a story like we used to. I wrote one today. Do you want to read it to me? I left my room. I would go upstairs. Mum and Dad would yell at me because dangerous got during tornado warning. That's right, you know. It isn't safe. I can tell you a story. I remember it. Alright. You ready? What's it called? Untitled. Okay, you ready now? Yes. A village sat in a wide valley, cut and high in the mountains. Place above plenty. Green, glash of green, otherwise cold slate rising above all sides. Those living in the village called the place View. Those who lived higher called the mountains mining persistence of yellow and blue. Called it the Trough. Those in the valley treated this name as an insult, for they thought it was the name of the village. The people of View, or the Trough, lived there for centuries. They were mostly farmers, but a fair number of merchants made home in the valley for this year, save for the month when they would venture upward to mining towns to sell house bounty as a premium. Interesting that all the sound music, even the sirens has faded away while she's telling me the story. So I guess that means that my character's really focusing on it. They returned home with bags filled with yellow and blue tied to find their belts, clinking brightly with wealth. The next year they would trade half their shining flints to the farmers for a share of the harvest. They would turn up in mining villages later again. Food flowed outward from the valley. The yellow and blue would trickle down, gathering the valley of the collection basin. The continued of hundreds, thousands of years, dozens of generations. Our father and merchant sons grew born in the weather, were buried in the plush valley. Until the beast descended. The mining folk at higher reaches of the mountains had fastened the trails of the beasts around history stretched. At the highest peak of northernmost Alton, they said lived the beast. I watched in all directions, still eyes, biding its time until it would enact a calamity. It was a nightmare, immense of terrible power. The miners would whisper, a thing of abject cruelty. But I was a patient creature. It waited until it felt ready to unleash such cruelty and malice that its ravenous for hunger and chaos would be sated. Some believed it waited until enough infants cried out of newborn wails to send for its perch and devour last babe. Others believed it was simply waiting until the age of plenty, before cascading down to an era of sickness and madness, of fire and char, and of blood upon those who peered from the mountaintop. One day, hundreds of generations of farmers and traders lived and died in the Valley of View. Beasts had ridden through the trough. It appeared without warning, neither sound nor fury. It was simply there, curled atop the four legs, steaming beneath the rising black moor. Leathery wings folded its hulking shape. It towered over the center of the village, ominously silent. It did not move. It wasn't even sucked to be living, save to be seeping seam, billowing from its slime-sucked out. At first, the people of View speaked at the beast from behind the spotted windows, sneaking glances at safety embroidered drapery. As the hour passed, then two, when the sun had reached its highest point, the people began to emerge from their homes to approach the creature. The beast seemed to be sleeping. The bravest souls kept close enough to see those looking on. They'd say their figures seemed darkened, but the bleach leached the light from their skins. The people of View, the trough, gathered to discuss what was to be done. The beast slumbered, but for how long? Why did it sleep? And perhaps more worrying all, why had it arrived? Not a soul had seen its arrival. It was as if the thing had simply materialized inside the village, or some pros emerged to the earth itself. Alright. Realistically, I don't know if anything's actually going to happen. I think the idea is this is meant to ingratiate me. However, it's definitely making me know that something horrible is going to probably happen at the end of it, right? So the question is, of course, like, is it something I'm going to have to do something to prepare for? Probably not. I feel like there's not much here besides the story. And considering I'm just reading it just like you would, I'm not sure how much I'm adding to it. I do, however, think I've probably given you enough to know if you would want to play it yourself. This is a very cheap game, so if you want to check it out, I'll put a link down in the description down below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed my first little look into it. It's interesting how it keeps on, the story is going on for so long and nothing's really happening. Like, the story is just a story. And the question is, like, why? To what end? Because it's just a story. It's, not bad. I just don't think it's probably the best thing for me to record myself. It's not like I'm doing the best job at voice acting in the world. And it's only me, so that does make it less fun than if I, say, had someone to play the mum and the daughter and the kid and the dad, you know? But I think it's still interesting. I kind of feel like it's a little bit on edge. Like, I feel like it's a bit of a thriller in that it's like, oh, what's going to happen next sometimes. But at the same token, it's such a slow burn that it does make me wonder, you know, what's the point? Like, I thought maybe I was going to be like, you know, having to slow down and like avoid hitting things, or maybe there's going to be traffic where I had to moderate my speed. No, but there's nothing here. It doesn't seem like there's any tornadoes or anything like that. It just feels at the moment, especially, that we're just getting a story read to us, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily the main draw card I've had so far. So, yeah. Oh, there's a bird. I do like birds, I will say. I mean, it's not enough to keep me doing this much longer, but I am kind of curious. Let's just wait till the end of the storyline. There's this still story. We'll see what shows up. What I was actually hoping for was that my lack of attention while I was reading would lead to me crashing, and I'd be able to end the video there. But it really does seem like there's nothing to do but travel as quickly as possible and read the storyline. Now, the storyline has been interesting so far. To talk about the tomatoes, the fact you seem to be able to control the story by making your choices. Like when I said, you know, I don't know, because the other thing is I don't know what would happen if I had chosen, you know, running on empty sort of thing, right? Like, would it have actually changed things? I chose a full tank because I'm like, I don't want to be stuck out here, but I don't know if that actually changes anything. And honestly, this story is going on forever, so I'm not even sure if it's going to be get through the whole thing. I was kind of hoping to see the tornado or something happen. At the moment, it's just a storm. So, I guess I'll just continue for a little bit to see if the story... that's the end. There we go. You remembered all that? I'm trying to read it. Obviously, I remembered it. Did you like it? I did. I'll print you a copy. Go to your grandma's house. Okay, I'm just going to just zoom through this as quickly as possible. And just say the same thing. And see what happens. Okay, now it's nighttime, apparently. Which does make it more spooky. Or it's... oh. Oh, I see. It's like a flashback sequence. Okay, now that's dangerous. Oh. Is it Jesse personally your house? Ben, I don't. Or is it because we moved back to home so you couldn't find a job? Don't worry about both those things. They said you couldn't think with them. You give me the phone. Okay. Ah, I see. I see. Kelly's so obviously Ben is probably an autistic child who doesn't fully understand everything about the social graces, and he's just asking about Kelly, and Kelly is basically shutting down this thing, which is really bad, and it feels like it will eventually lead to a crash. You really should probably stop in this weather, to be honest, but no. So yeah, no, it does actually seem like it's an interesting story. That's why my sign's going off. This might be the longest tornado we've ever had. I think 2 more have touched down the county. Get over, we'll sit down and have a talk. Okay, so it's not actually... that noise. You have to let you go. Oh. Mom? There. And you want me to wake you up? Owen, Ben, Kelly, Hey there. Honestly, you should probably stop at this point. Hello? Hello? As he's obviously a good portion of that was just the story. Shit. Oh. Did she make it home? What happened? Did something happen? Did the house get destroyed? And... huh. Okay. I feel like skipping through that definitely was not the best option. I don't know what happened though, because I think it's implied that something happened to the tornado, but at the same token, it's not very direct. I see. Well, realistically, you probably have to read through that properly. I sort of skipped through a lot of that end bit because I was like, yeah. Sit down, have a talk. That's it, complete the main game. I see, there's also an epilogue, but I see, so that's how long it was. I think the bulk of it was that story. If I'd skipped through that, it probably would have been more my speed. I wish I hadn't skipped through just as fast that last bit. It started getting interesting again. But I was sort of also expecting something to happen. But Yeah, definitely pick this one up and see what the actual ending is. I might go back and do it myself to find out what the hell happened at one point or another. I still think it's always the best video game, as in like me to make a video, not that it's a bad game. So yeah. Alright, well thank you joining me this evening, man of shame. Sorry I sort of sped through the end bit there. I wasn't expecting it to end that quickly when I did. But here we are. So yeah, it does still have an epilogue, so I haven't really touched on that. But hopefully that'll help you out a little bit too. Thank you. I'll see you next time for another episode of Man of Shame. This has been 3 Home, and don't forget to check it out yourself. Goodbye.